Welcome back, everyone. This is Trending Update USA, and I'm Stefan, bringing you the latest stories shaping the sports world and beyond. And today we're diving into a heartwarming and much talked about holiday moment involving one of tennis's brightest stars, Coco Gauff, as she cozies up to her boyfriend Jalen Sera and celebrates Christmas Day surrounded by family, love, and a rare sense of calm away from the intense spotlight of professional tennis. Coco Gauff has spent much of her young life growing up in front of the world. From her breakthrough moments as a teenager on the grandest stages in tennis to lifting major trophies and handling the immense pressure that comes with being one of America's most recognizable athletes, her journey has been anything but ordinary. Yet on Christmas Day, the global tennis star reminded fans that beneath the headlines, rankings, and trophies, she is still a young woman who treasures simple moments, close relationships, and family traditions. This year's holiday celebration offered fans a rare and intimate glimpse into that softer side of Coco Gauff's life, as images and reports surfaced showing her spending Christmas with her boyfriend Jalen Sera and their families, wrapped in warmth, smiles, and unmistakable holiday joy. The images quickly caught attention across social media, not because they were flashy or staged, but because they felt genuine. Coco appeared relaxed, comfortable, and happy, a striking contrast to the intense, laser-focused competitor fans usually see battling under stadium lights. Dressed casually and glowing with holiday cheer, she shared moments that spoke louder than words. There were smiles exchanged, quiet laughter, and the kind of closeness that only comes when people feel safe and supported. For many fans, this was a reminder that even elite athletes need space to breathe, recharge, and reconnect with the people who ground them. Jalen Sera, who has largely stayed out of the public spotlight compared to Coco, has become an increasingly visible presence in her life. While the couple has been careful to maintain privacy, moments like Christmas Day inevitably draw interest. What stood out most was not any grand display but the ease between them. Coco appeared genuinely at home, blending seamlessly into the family environment, sharing the holiday not as a global superstar, but as a daughter, a partner, and a young woman enjoying a meaningful day with loved ones. Family has always played a central role in Coco Gauff's journey. From the earliest days of her career, her parents have been pillars of support, guiding her development both on and off the court. Christmas, a holiday rooted in togetherness and reflection, seemed especially fitting for such a gathering. Observers noted the balance Coco has worked hard to achieve in recent years, learning how to manage fame without letting it consume her personal identity. Spending Christmas surrounded by family and her boyfriend felt like a powerful statement of priorities, even if unspoken. Fans reacted instantly, flooding comment sections with messages of support, admiration, and happiness for the young star. Many praised her for staying grounded despite her success, while others expressed appreciation for seeing her enjoy life beyond tennis. In an era where athletes are often scrutinized relentlessly, moments like this resonate deeply. They humanize icons and remind fans that success does not cancel out the need for love, rest, and emotional connection. The timing of this holiday moment is also significant. Coco Gauff has come off an intense season filled with high expectations, physical demands, and emotional highs and lows. The tennis calendar leaves little room for extended breaks, making holidays like Christmas all the more precious. For Coco, this pause represents more than celebration. It's a chance to reset mentally before returning to the grind of training, competition, and constant travel. Being surrounded by people who know her beyond her rankings and results provides emotional fuel that no trophy can replace. Jalen Sera's presence during this time has sparked conversations about the role of personal relationships in an athlete's life. While Coco herself has kept details limited, it's clear that stability off the court can translate into confidence on it. Many athletes credit strong personal support systems for helping them navigate pressure and adversity. Whether consciously or not, Coco's Christmas celebration sent a subtle message about balance, one that resonates especially with young fans who look up to her not just as an athlete, but as a role model. What also stood out was the involvement of both families, suggesting a shared holiday rather than separate celebrations. This kind of environment fosters unity and reflects maturity beyond Coco's years. At just in her early 20s, she continues to demonstrate emotional intelligence, choosing to surround herself with positivity rather than distraction. In a sports world often filled with noise and controversy, this peaceful Christmas scene felt refreshing. The response from the tennis community was equally warm. Fellow players, commentators, and analysts acknowledged how important moments like these are for longevity in the sport. Burnout remains a major issue for young athletes, and Coco's ability to step away, even briefly, reflects lessons learned through experience. She has spoken before about mental health, pressure, and the importance of maintaining perspective. Christmas Day, in many ways, embodied those values in action. As images circulated, discussions also turned to Coco's evolving public image. Once introduced to the world as a prodigy, she is now being seen more and more as a complete individual. Fans are watching her grow not just as a champion, but as a person navigating adulthood in an extraordinary environment. Her relationship with Jalen Sera, though kept largely private, represents a natural progression of that growth. It's not about spectacle, but about authenticity. There is also something symbolic about Christmas itself. A holiday associated with gratitude, reflection, and hope aligns closely with where Coco appears to be in her life and career. She has already achieved what many can only dream of, yet her journey is far from over. Moments like this serve as emotional checkpoints, grounding her before the next chapter begins. With a new season on the horizon, fans are already speculating about what lies ahead, but for one day at least, tennis could wait. For younger fans, especially those navigating their own ambitions, Coco's Christmas celebration sends a powerful message. Success does not require sacrificing personal happiness. Achievement and love are not mutually exclusive. By embracing her relationships and family, Coco shows that strength comes from connection, not isolation. This message resonates far beyond the tennis court. As the holiday season fades and the professional calendar resumes, Coco Gauff will once again step into the spotlight, racket in hand, ready to compete. But the memory of this Christmas Day will linger, not just for her, but for fans who saw a glimpse of peace behind the power. It's these moments that remind us why athletes like Coco inspire not just through victories, but through authenticity. Jalen Sera's quiet presence during the celebration also highlights a refreshing dynamic. In a culture obsessed with constant exposure, their low-key approach feels intentional. Rather than turning the holiday into a media event, they allowed it to remain personal, letting only small glimpses reach the public. That restraint speaks volumes about priorities and mutual respect. Looking ahead, Coco's supporters are hopeful that this sense of balance will translate into continued success. History shows that athletes who cultivate strong personal foundations often perform with greater consistency and resilience. While no one can predict the future, one thing is clear: Coco Gauff enters the next phase of her career not alone, but supported by family, love, and a growing sense of self. As Christmas decorations come down and training resumes, the image of Coco Gauff smiling, relaxed, and surrounded by loved ones remains powerful. It serves as a reminder that behind every champion is a human being who needs moments of warmth, joy, and connection. And on this Christmas Day, Coco Gauff found exactly that, wrapped in love, laughter, and the comfort of those closest to her. This is Trending Update USA. I'm Stefan, and we'll continue bringing you the stories that matter, both on and off the court.